All right, happy Monday, everyone. Rose here. So today's episode is a two-parter. We're going to start with the first part. A lot of you may not know, but Connor is actually ex-military, and he goes into detail about the military security, about the industry, fighter jets, different equipment that the Canadian Armed Forces use. He knows a lot of people. So he and I just kind of spoke about this thing here, and we also were on the campus of Ryerson University here in Toronto. So we also discussed what's going on with the mask and securing people entering in and out of buildings with or without wearing masks, so things of that nature. We talked about, again, just military security and how certain countries are moving, what they're doing to protect their nations, and what Canada could be doing. And he has worked and been around a lot of successful people, a lot of powerful people in the military. As I said, he's ex-military. So listen in on our conversation. Tell us what you think. Leave comments. Message us, and we'll make sure to get to your questions on the show as well. But take it in, listen to what we had to say, and enjoy this episode. This is part one.
You're not covering shit, motherfuckers, because China should be on your stats. Mm-hmm. How many are infected and da-da-da-da-da. I don't give a shit if it's only a couple. I want to see it on your paper. I want to see it.
Yeah.
And how come nobody's saying anything about it? No one's saying, oh, what's going on in China? I don't hear anything about that. Zero, fucking nothing from the media.
China.
What's happening in China? What the fuck's happening in China? Because that's where it started. So aren't you going over there and talking to them and find out if they have a fucking cure for it yet? Because you created the goddamn thing, if you did.
They locked it
in the
off.
lab.
They're not going to, even if they had a cure, they wouldn't give it to us.
This thing is fucked beyond belief. And I mean seriously fucked. And not one person is doing none of it. It's just like, oh yeah, okay, every day let's go. We got so. You fucking serious? If I was a Prime Minister, I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
I want answers, fuckers. But this sock boy, like everybody else. Oh, look, a couple of deaths today. Look, we have another ring. Fucking, you put out stats every fucking day. We already know we have it. It's already here.
Exactly.
What are you doing to cure the fucking thing?
Exactly.
That's what people should be asking. But nope. Do you hear any of that?
No.
None of it.
What about the vaccines? You think they're good?
Zero on that too. Nope, that vaccine's for sure. That's what they're fucking next. It's going to be that.
Yeah, but you see, I don't trust.
Almost guaranteed it's going to be the chip.
I don't trust the vaccine though.
It's going to be the chip.
So what if they say?
Just by the way you guys are doing it, and motherfucker, that thing is on next week.
Yeah.
And they're already saying this is another fucked up, fucking complete fucked up thing. And I'm getting this shit on my phone every day from these insiders, and we know what's going on. We know you're fucking rigging this shit. Because when he shows up, the place is packed. Fucking packed. Full of fucking people wanting to see this guy, right? Have you seen it? Every single time this guy lands in a spot, thousands, and I'm not talking a couple people, I mean thousands, 20,000, 30,000 people are packing to fucking listen to this guy. And you're telling me he's not going to win? Every single fucking time, every stop. It's not, and they're not saying boo, blah, blah, blah. They're not even doing any of that shit. And it's on the fucking live feed. It's not even made up. It's on my fucking phone. Every time I see it, I see it. The picture's right there. Walls of people. Motherfucking Biden and even Obama. Obama has nobody. Zero. Like about 10 or 12 people come. For Biden, nobody. It showed it. The media fucking leaked it out the other day. So how the fuck is this guy going to win then? You keep saying he's going to win. He's in the polls. He's winning, blah, blah, blah. Then why the motherfucker is no one going to see him? Nobody's going to see this guy.
They said that about Hillary and she lost.
You're so biased, and you guys are that's a deep state. And we know now. That's the proof. That is the fucking proof right there. How can you say this guy's winning when no one's showing up? Fuck off with this bullshit.
What about
no one is even attacking these guys. Like, if I was in America right now, fuck you, CNN. I go to your headquarters and I follow you fuckers around. And when you broadcast, fuck you. Fucking lying cunts, man. You guys are off the air. Done. Finished.
So
and another thing, I keep posting this fucking shit. This bastard's not listening to me. Arrest these fucks for treason! Treason against America. They tried to take you out and they're still wandering around? Yeah. If it was me, fuckers would be in jail. For sure. Guaranteed be in jail. I have a military. I have a secret service. I arrest your fucking ass for treason against me. I'm the president. Not you. You didn't win. You didn't run. You're trying to take me out, motherfucker. That's it. You're on fucking
You're
under
done.
arrest
Yep.
for treason.
You're done.
That's treason. Guaranteed treason. You're not trying to get people to unelect him. They're actively fucking doing this subversive bullshit. The fucking Ukraine phony phone call proved fake. Russiagate proved fake. All you have to do is go. And if I was him, I'd go to Putin and ask him, "Did you guys do anything to Russiagate?" Nope.
But they say, how can you trust Putin?
He's not going to lie. What would he lie about? He doesn't give a shit who the president is. He's the president of the fucking country. Why does he care? Why would he want Biden?
Because
Biden's not his friend.
He might care because when he's doing world business, Trump might do things, but Biden won't, you know?
Biden will still do it. He'll do it worse because Hillary hates them. Oh, yeah.
What about this vaccine, though?
The vaccine's bullshit.
So when they
Pretty
get
sure it's
when
a
they
chip.
when they get a new one,
Let them take it.
yeah. But what about when they start enforcing it?
Can't. That's the part I'm going to really freak out about. Can't enforce it. You can't even enforce the fucking mask bullshit. How are you going to enforce that?
Well, they could say if you didn't take it, you can't travel, can't work.
If they do that, that's proof it's a deep state. That's guaranteed proof right there. It's a deep state. Because think about it. Do you give a shit who gets a flu shot?
No.
Because they got a flu shot. And why? This is another thing. Why do you fucking worry if I got the shot? Why would I give a shit if the person got it or didn't get it? I don't give a fuck because I'm immune now. I got the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm immune. I don't give a fuck what you do. Doesn't matter to me anymore. But they all freak out. You need to get the shot because I got the shot. I don't give a fuck if you got the shot. I tell them, you got the shot, good, that means you're not going to get it. So why you give a fuck if I get it? Because you can't get it because you got the shot. Or does that prove that the shot doesn't work? Hello?
Exactly. Yep. Yep. You're right.
That's right, because you're worried. Oh, you're worried because you have the shot, which means you're immune. But you're still worried because somebody's not taking the shot. No, fuck off. Logic, motherfuckers, logic. It seems to have escaped everybody. Even these fucking students, they're running around blind as a fuck and they went to university. Fuck off. I went to fucking university to think for myself. These people are supposed to teach you how to fucking think for yourself logically. You fucking have to do the essay. You fucking think about the answers and you do the questions and everything. That's higher learning. You fucks don't think. Hello? What do you got your brain for? Unplug it. Go somewhere else then. Go to a stupid country where they don't give a shit then.
Yep. It's true.
Fuck, these people are pissing me off with this stupidness.
It's facts.
Like they don't give a shit. It's like mass don't give a shit. Like it's serious and I'm scared. Like, because these people control me. That's my proof, see? See what I mean? There's got to be a deep state because these fucking people are all scared of these fucks, whoever they are. The fucking Prime Minister and the rest of these mumbly-jumbly motherfuckers. They haven't got a goddamn clue what they're talking about. The lady got caught without a mask in the goddamn airport. Somebody took a picture of her. She's a fucking health minister.
Oh, yeah. That blew up everywhere, viral.
Fuck no mask, and you're the health minister. Fuck, that tells me everything I need to know right there. Where's your mask? You're telling us to wear masks. You're not wearing a fucking mask. Hello? Something's wrong here. Where is your fucking? You're in a public place. You're inside.
And that's supposed to be
Fucking
security.
gone.
Security.
Completely gone.
Secure your mask. Secure.
That's what they're scared of. They're scared of people like me who go and ask them questions, and I ask them direct fucking questions. No mumbly-jumbly. You can't bullshit me. I ask you what the... Oh, now they have a... Whoa. The latest thing is defense. I'm worried about defense now. Because Canada... Remember I was telling you about this? Canada doesn't have defense. This is a scatter of bullshit. Fuck, you don't have the equipment to do whatever you need to do against... You're worried about Russia and China. Buy the equipment then. Buy equipment. Fucking do the shit you need to do. But nope, they don't want to do that. They're having the white paper on fucking nothing. Makes no sense to me. There's no defense strategy at all.
I don't know.
We're not buying equipment to keep them out. We don't have anything to keep them out. A fucking 72 tanks, please. Do you think 72 tanks are going to keep the fucking Russians from getting here?
No.
Fuck me. They got to fucking... All they have to do, this is all they got to fucking do. They take airport A, they drop their shit and fucking land all their transport planes, which Russia has a shitload of. In the meantime, you know how they cover their transports? With fighter jets fucking circling around. So if you get anywhere in their perimeter, shot down right away. And they have the latest shit. Except for the Raptor, that's the only thing that's holding them back, because that's a stealth plane too. But their fucking shit is top #1 grade A.
Their security stuff is on point.
And I'm sure they can fucking shoot down that Raptor. Pretty soon they're going to be able to blow that thing out of the sky because they already shot down the last one.
Maybe.
The F-117, which was also stealth, that black thing.
Yeah.
They found a way to pick the radar thing off when it flew over, shot it down with a missile.
Yeah.
So pretty soon they're going to shoot that Raptor down and America will be defenseless at that point. And I mean totally defenseless. Already their F-35, which I told you about, Israel doesn't want it anymore. Yeah, which I predicted already. That thing is a piece of fucking garbage. It's a piece of fucking garbage.
Really?
It's useless. It only replaces it doesn't even replace the A-10, which is fucking amazing. The plane is fucking awesome. It replaces the Harrier jump jet. That's all it replaces.
So what equipment would you recommend
It's a
then?
shitty fucking fighter. You gotta get the Swedish. We have to buy a fighter because the F-18's a pile of shit. It's outdated. It's done. We have to get. Never mind the F-35. Don't even fucking think about that piece of crap. Fuck off with wasting goddamn billions of dollars on that piece of crap. It's fucking useless as a fighter. A fighter. You need to fucking have a fighter to intercept other fighters. That's what you have a fighter for. You don't have it to hit ground targets because it's useless. It's going too fast.
Yeah.
The slowest thing it could go in, it's not going to hit ground targets. It's not meant to hit ground targets.
That's crazy.
So you got to buy the Swedish Saab because it's combat ready and it's already cold weather proofed. Sweden, you know Sweden.
Of course.
You know where Sweden is. Is it not in a cold region? And aren't we in a cold region? Exactly. But these guys don't want to buy that plane. I would have fucking just said buy the fucking thing. That's where the generals come in again. You don't want to buy the equipment they need to buy. Fuck you. I'm telling, fuck you. We're buying this plane because it's cold weather proofed already. F-18's a pile of crap unless you're going to buy the Super Hornet. Are you buying the Super Hornet? Yeah, Super Hornet, but it's used for carriers. It's not really meant as a...
So who makes this equipment? What country?
Sweden makes the Swedish jet.
No, but the ones we have right now, where did that come
That's
from?
American made.
American made.
That goes back to the fucking Avro Aero bullshit. That's another fucked up story. Top secret military plane. It fucking was an amazing plane. It could go Mach 3 in 1950s. It could do Mach 2.5.
Yeah.
Fast as today's fighters. They mothballed it. They canceled it. Completely canceled it and destroyed the evidence.
Yeah.
Yep. And ever since then, they bought American stuff. But America was behind it, 100% behind that plane because their planes were shit compared to this thing. This thing could outfly their planes, run circles around it. Because back then they didn't have supersonic. They only had subsonic. They were getting into supersonic. And then we built this plane, blew them out the fuck, right out of the water. Completely out of the water. And the CIA again came and made secret little deal. You know, their threats. That's how the CIA works.
Security
remember?
deals.
To tell them, oh, you shouldn't have that plane, da-da-da-da-da. So they fucker canceled it. Outright.
Yeah.
By now, and every single one of the men, almost all the people who built the plane went to NASA.
Really?
Yep.
You've worked with a couple of these people, right? Like, yeah.
I saw them.
You saw them,
Met
you know the yep. Wow.
Plane's fucking awesome. You're gonna pull it up right now, watch. This plane is, fuck, it couldn't do anything now, but back then, fuck me if this plane couldn't run circles around people.
Yep. So that's why it's funny, because we know what's going on.
There's a movie on it.
What's it called? Arrow?
Avro Aero.
Avro
Get a
Aero.
movie. You go check the movie. It shows exactly what happened. This plane was fucking supersonic. It could go Mach 2.5.
Really?
Oh yeah, back in the day. We're talking 1950s here.
So sounds like a pretty decent piece of equipment.
Oh, it's a wicked piece of equipment. But they wrecked it. Totally wrecked it. Like, done.
Wow.
And they're trying to cover it up, saying the plane couldn't do this or that. The plane could intercept anything. back in the day.
Let me ask you something. Which part of the government is responsible for the security bearings of these equipment, like testing and making sure everything
Canadian Forces.
Okay.
Yep, they do all that shit. They don't do it very well, but they do it. They got fucking too much bureaucracy. It's too much fucking bullshit now.
Yeah.
Like, they just need a few people. One from the Army, Navy, and Air Force. A small team of each of them. They pick the equipment out, they test it, and that's all they need to do. They don't even do any of that shit. And then they go to the government and say that's a piece of crap or that's not a piece of crap. That's what the Americans do. When they get new shit, they line it all up and they test each one of the things to see if it can do what they needed to do. Then they pick the best one, like the M16 replacement. Pretty soon they're going to have a new one, a new weapon. They're checking it out now. The LAV, they're going to get, not the LAV, the American, they have that freaking, you know, that SUV kind of thingy.
Oh, yeah.
The Hummer?
Yep.
They're going to get rid of those soon.
Really?
So they're looking into a new replacement, yeah, because they need more armor, right?
It seems like Canada's going to get that. Then whatever U.S. gets rid of, we take, right?
Garbage now, it's useless. Because of the IEDs on the road. Because of Afghanistan, they found out. These things are on the road, they put them underneath the ground, boom, blows up your truck. So many times, and then the friggin' LAV, I told you about the LAV, where it tips over because it's top heavy. It's skinny, then it's too high, so it tips.
Yeah.
When it goes on the thing, it goes, tips over. So it can't go off-road, it can only stay on the flat part. And then they got a tank, which they upgraded, luckily, to a T2. They got the German-made tank, which is, it's pretty good. It's not against the Russian tanks. They got brand new tanks. T14. It came out in 2014. That's why it's called T14. It replaces their T90s.
T90s, yeah.
And that's what the standard Russian tank was back then, the T90. It was built in the 1990s. The T-72 is built in 72. That's how the Russians do it. They do it by number, by the year that they built it. So you got to just check out their equipment. But they have now they have an S-300 and S-400, and now they have an S-500. It's a surface-to-air missile, like I was telling you about. It's a battery, right? It's got radar on it, and then the missile shoots up when it picks up something on the radar. That's what they put in Syria. That's why that's the reason Israel can't fly in there.
Really?
Because I think they put the S-400 in there, which is their latest shit. Yeah, when the plane gets close, shoot it down. Because the missile shoots up and shoots the plane down. Boom, gone.
Yeah.
Called surface-to-air missiles. SAM batteries, which is the most deadly thing that a fighter plane can go through. SAM batteries. And they're mobile. So that means they could start here and then they can move it over to here. In the covers, totally covered, so nobody can see it, you know what I mean? They can park it right beside this building here if they wanted to. But they can't because the radars needs to go out, right?
Yeah.
So this would block it, but you know what I mean? They could park it in some trees, anywhere. Or they could put camo netting over it.
That's true.
When you fly over with camo netting, you can't even see it. They do it with the planes. Sweden does it with their fighter jets. They land on a road and they keep the plane there. It's called tactical something or other. Sweden does it. They test for it. They land their planes on actual roadways, and then they just leave it there for a few hours. They're testing, right? In case a combat situation happens, they can land that plane anywhere. The plane's amazing, too. You want to see it? This is what Canada should be buying, but they're not, because they're fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. Like, I really, really, really do not know what's wrong with the Canadian Forces. Like, I want to fucking punch these fucks in the head because you got so much shit you need to buy. They have outdated ships, though the submarines, joke.
Is it because we're not a war kind of country?
Fuck, we better be, because we got against Russia and China now. China's making moves. Did you see China's making moves now, which I predicted too.
Oh, yeah.
They have 2 carriers now. They're working on number 3. Why are they building aircraft carriers for the Pacific? The same thing the Japanese did in World War II. And Japan is their worst enemy. Japan and America just had a field exercise, a naval exercise to defend against China. China is a threat, huge threat. Only on the sea, though. Their planes are shit. Garbage. I mean, fucking garbage.
So you said Canada has to upgrade.
The Canadian Forces could take them out easily. They're fucking garbage. Their planes are useless. But Russia is backing them. See, what happens is China steals the technology from America, and then they work it, and then they ship it to somebody else. You know what I mean? They send it to wherever. Because they have their new stealth fighter. That's a direct rip-off of the F-22.
So what kind of things Canada needs to upgrade?
No, fuck everything. Like, we're talking everything.
Everything, huh?
Except for the camo. The camo's top rate. Remember I told you about it? It's thermal. You can't even pick it up. If you get some of this shit, you're fucking set.
Off the grid.
You're off the grid. You can't pick it up in thermal. You won't register. You just have to cover your shit. Like get a hoodie with the thing on it. And the thermal thing's not picking up your heat signature. Except for your boots. Maybe your boots, but I'm not sure if they did the boots yet.
Yeah.
But everything else, like that, would just reflect it back. It's some special material to combat.
Wow.
Reflects back the signal. So you know your heat signature, they use thermal ray, whatever they call it. The cops do it too.
Yeah.
The OPP has it. They pick up pot things with it, right? Because of the heat lamps at night. That's why you see those OPP fly over and they got the stealth helicopter. I've seen it firsthand. It's a quiet whisper. They put plastic freaking rotor blades on it so it doesn't make any noise.
Wow.
Literally, it's a stealth copter. It can fly over your thing and you won't even hear it.
Wow.
Makes very little noise. I've actually seen this thing on the ground. Yeah, it was at an air base and I checked it out.
It's pretty big.
And it was like, wow, this is
Great technology.
fucking awesome technology. Yeah, and it's got a big dome on the thing because it's a thermal imaging.
Yeah.
It's a big camera, right? Big pod.
Well, we're a peaceful nation, so maybe they don't want to get stuff going
We're not peaceful.
anymore. Well, we're not the
I
ones
saw this
starting
thing
these
in the
wars.
Financial Post the other day. Nope, not anymore, because we keep going places.
Oh, yeah?
And that's what you need the equipment for, to go places. If you're gonna go places, you need equipment to deal with that. You can't just go places and they got shit that you can't deal with.
Yeah.
That's our problem. We're not dealing with the shit that we need to deal with to get to where we want to go. If we want to go somewhere, we better buy some shit to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go there in 1914's crap or even World War II crap. You can't go to another country with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's outdated. You get blown up. You get fucking. If they
You're
want to
pissed
attack
off.
you, that's what they do. The Taliban wiped the fuck out of us, off the floor in Afghanistan.
So, are any of this stuff Canadian made? Can we make some stuff or no?
Only the lab.
Why is that? We don't have enough.
We don't want to invest in the technology. We don't want to buy. We don't want to build it.
We should.
Build ships, tanks, everything. Every other country builds it. You should see Sweden. Sweden has a stealth boat. You should see their navy.
Wow.
Top of the line. That's why no one attacks Sweden. You won't last a second against these people. Not even Russia wants to take them on. That's how good these people are. The Swedish people have fucking awesome technology.
They'll finish you off.
They'll finish you off for sure. They'll mop the floor with your whoa. And their fighter's good too.
Yeah.
Their fighter's top notch. It's almost as good as the Raptor. It's pretty close.
The Japanese are pretty good too, I heard. Like,
Nah, they buy American. They're
They buy American?
garbage. They're useless. Anything American's useless except for the Raptor. That's the only thing I would recommend. Everything else, well, the A-10 I would keep too. It's ground support aircraft and it's still top of the line. You're not shooting that shit down.
yeah. What
If you
about?
hit one of the wings, you blast off part of the wings, it still flies.
Wow.
The thing is tough as fuck, and you can't blow up, you can't get the canopy with anything because it's titanium.
What about North Korea? I know they're always being talked
Garbage, totally garbage.
So what
except
about
for
their nukes? Yeah, their
Only their
nukes.
nukes, that's all.
about. Okay, but isn't that
Nukes.
enough? All they need are nukes.
Useless,
Really?
completely useless. Fucking, you could invade them and take them over in a day.
North Korea, really?
Yep, they got nothing. They have garbage.
Wow.
What else we got? Oh, there we go. There we go. Saab.
Oh, that's
the
beauty.
thing we need to get.
That's a beauty, yeah.
It's an awesome plane, and I mean, it is awesome.
Is that the one that could go underwater too? I heard there's
No,
one.
no fighters can go underwater.
I heard about one that could go underwater.
No way. There's no way they can go underwater.
Hey, they're cooking up some stuff. You'd be surprised.
I would know about it. They don't.
True.
They gotta buy this. The Griffin, called the Griffin A. They've gotta buy this plane.
Yeah.
It's already combat tested. That's why they should get it, because it's already tested. It's cold weather tested, it's everything tested. The Swedish already own it. They already fly the thing. So we already know that it can do what they need to do, right? So just buy it off the shelf. And we can get them cheap.
Are the Swedish selling it?
Of course they're selling it. They want to fucking buy it. So nobody's buying it because America has their own. Europe has their own. And South Americans, all they do is buy used shit, right? And Asian.
Well, isn't that all they can
Asian, they buy Russian shit. And then Africa, they buy all the used crap too. They don't even have armies. Fuck, they don't have an air force. None of them.
They can't afford it.
Nope, can't afford it. But we have to have one because we're right there.
We're a world power.
Russia's right there.
We're G8.
Russia's just right there.
Well, any G8 country needs to have this stuff down.
It's stupid.
G8 country, you got to have things put together.
They keep on going on about Russia. Russia's not a threat.
Russia's not a threat.
China's a threat, not Russia. China's a big threat.
Yeah.
Huge threat. Because they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
You can't trust these fuckers at all. Kind of like the Pakistanis. You can't trust them either. Because look, they're hiding bin Laden right under their noses. They're hiding bin Laden. Tell me they didn't know bin Laden was there? Please, they knew he was there. They were hiding this fucker the whole time. And I even said that. Probably they're hiding him. Because they're resupplying the Taliban. Because here's Afghanistan, and right there is Pakistan. And the border's going across. They didn't seal the border. They never sealed their borders. So they can resupply the Taliban anytime they wanted with weapons. Think about it. How's an army going to run? How are these guys going to get ammunition? They need ammunition, medical supplies, and food to keep them going, right? Those three things are paramount to keep your army going. Same with ISIS. I said the same thing about ISIS. And I already know who was resupplying ISIS. It was Turkey. Because Turkey doesn't want Syria to have its own territory. They've taken over half of Syria already now.
But do you have proof that Turkey was doing
it? Guaranteed proof. They're always in there. They're doing crazy shit because they have, what are they called? Turkey has an enemy that Syria doesn't support, but it kind of supports. They're freedom fighters from back in the day. They want their own land. They're called, what are they called? Canada went there and trained them.
Okay,
Our special forces are there now training them.
Yeah.
Top secret shit too. Please, it's not top secret. We already know you guys are still there.
Yeah.
You haven't come back. Oh no, I'd be the first one to know if you came back.
Yeah.
I got all the shit on my phone. And send me encrypted shit all the time. It's nothing secrets from me. Please, fuck off with your bullshit.
It's out there, yeah.
Canadian forces have to upgrade I would say right now, right now, you need to spend billions of dollars and upgrade your shit.
Yeah.
Because they're putting guys in harm's way, you know what I mean? The guys are wearing the uniforms, same as you, but they're military, wearing a uniform, going into a combat situation.
They're done, yeah.
Yeah, they're done. And they fucking don't give a shit. The generals don't care about their own guys. Well, that shows you right there. They don't give a fuck. I'm slapping the fuck out of these guys. I mean, I'd go against. Why aren't you buying new equipment? And then they blame the government.
Not enough money.
Not the government. Fuck, it's you guys. You're buying the stupidest shit you could fucking possibly buy, and you're not saying anything to these guys. We're not buying this shit. You buy it anyways.
Did they get enough
funding?
funding?
So many times they buy the fucking crappiest crap I've ever seen.
How's their funding, though?
It's good enough. They just have to stop operations for a while and buy new equipment. As they're doing operations, obviously they're using fuel and da-da-da, right? Yeah. So if they stop operations for a year and just resupply, that's what they need to do. Resupply and buy new equipment and get it off the shelf. It's already there. Just buy the shit. But nope. Like the A-10. Fucking get the A-10. There's fucking 3 squadrons sitting in a military base in the south. It's just sitting there, and I could show you the place. I'll show you the place. Watch. Well, you're going to freak out when you see all the shit that's there.
That's crazy.
What's crazy is the fucking damn people that don't do the shit they're supposed to do. Anything you want to know, I show you right away. That's how I know. These bullshitters, fuck you. How do I know this shit then if I don't know what I'm talking about, I tell them. How the fuck could I show you shit that you don't even know about if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I tell them. Fuck you. You're full of shit. You have no, you know this much compared to me. Like a minuscule amount of shit compared to me. I know a lot of shit you guys. It blows you out of the water because you're stupid. Because you don't even look into it. You don't give a shit about it, but it affects you anyways. It affects every single person in the country. As if the Russians come, guess what? You're gonna be fucked. Not me. I got my go bag right there full of crap that I can fucking take these fuckers on right away. Like right away, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Taking them off for you guys.
Gotta pay you.
I don't even know why I do it.
Personal safety, personal security.
You should see what happened in Philadelphia yesterday.
What
Did you
happened?
see Philadelphia?
What happened there?
Fucking total chaos. And Antifa. Those fucking terrorists were fucking Antifa motherfuckers.
What they
Rioting, burning down shit again. In Philadelphia, you should see the pictures.
do? Wow.
It's crazy, fucking crazy shit. And Biden doesn't say anything. Trump is all over it, saying, what the fuck's going on? But the minute he should just send the military in and fucking take these guys out. That's it. I would do it right away. I'm bringing in military martial law. Fuck you. It's called martial law. That means military comes and takes on, that's it. They're on the streets. And you're not going nowhere. They shoot you dead. The minute you break curfew, you're shot. That's what they should have done in Afghanistan. They never did that either.
Some might say that's extreme.
Nope, not in Afghanistan. That's a combat zone. You have to do extreme. If you want to take out the enemy, you have to be extreme. You have to want to take out the enemy. That's your job, right? When you get into a war, you win or they win. If you don't want to win, why are you there? Then pull out. Trump's right. Pull out now because you don't want to win. You just want this thing to keep on going. It's part of the freaking... Why they're there is poppy fields. That shit I was talking about. That's the only reason they're there now. There's no other reason. Think about it. I even asked one of these fucking MP guys. I asked him straight to his face, why are the Americans still there if Bin Laden's dead? That's the one reason you went there. Bin Laden's gone. You killed him.
Yeah.
That means you could come home, right?
Other motivations, yeah.
The motivation is the poppy fields, the medicine, all that shit from pharmaceutical companies. That's the reason they're there. See, they're blocking my shit again. Look at blocking.
Yeah.
They actively block my sites, and sometimes they try to hack my phone. Say they shouldn't be doing it. This is the CIA.
Because you know too much.
It's the fucking CIA doing this. They're blocking me accessing the site. Look, I'm on the site.
You know too much.
I already know where it is, so it's no fucking big deal. It's no secret. I already know where the fucking base is. I know exactly where the base is.
Yeah.
And it's got a shitload of aircraft, and I mean a shitload. There's like at least 200 A-10s sitting there. Canada could buy up in a second because Americans don't want them anymore. Because they got the new F-35 to try and replace it, but it's a pile of shit. It's garbage. They're still using their A-10s because they know they cannot replace this plane.
All right, some interesting stuff. That was part one. So tune in next week as I pick Connor's brain and try to figure out what else he knows. I mean, he's ex-military. Some things that regular civilians don't know what he does. So continue to listen. Tune in next week and we'll get some more, I would say, juicy material. So have a good week.